People are welcomed by the banking world, but probably the number of transactions that will come there will have to be balanced, and banks and telecom players will play a part together. And I think the telecom college students have to understand that the opportunity in telecom is not necessarily in simple voice communication. It is into something much more, and much larger opportunity exists for all of us there. We also have e-commerce, and we are reading about Flipkart and so many million phones being sold and all. But in spite of taking the most modern method of doing business and retail transaction shopping, 40% of the retail sales are on cash on delivery basis. So sale is electronic, but the fulfillment of sale happens in cash format. So there again cash comes and plays a big role. And there are of course certain gaps that we may or may not be able to bridge. Is that the number of POS terminals that is part of the retail market is less than 1% of the outlets. So obviously cards cannot come there. The mobile money and the electronic money and the mobile virtual cards could come in place there, because you can't keep on adding POS terminal in every retail market there. The number of ATMs at work is under 2 lakh ATMs. This again is a big challenge which Ritesh in the panel discussion will shed more light on that. So these are going to be the facts of life. So we have less roads, we have less infrastructure to do electronic transactions and to convert cash into electronic and electronic into cash. So these are the realities of life as far as we are concerned. So Reserve Bank of India is a part of their payment space vision document 2015, and the finance minister mooted the concept of a less cash society. So that means that we should use less and less cash. The propositions from Reserve Bank of India, the banks and the telcos all working together include electronic payments gaining more popularity with people by making cheaper, more economical. Today a fund transfer can happen at anywhere between 1 rupee to 2 rupee through a bank, and maybe 40-50 rupees you go outside. Earlier people, when they send money order back home, paid 5% commission to post office, which continues to be the rate till today. So there is a huge amount of incentives that go to people for taking the banking formal and electronic channels to do transactions. Financial literacy is going to be a major activity that is going to be required, and I am very happy to mention here that MIT and UPASS will be working together in this space, and the students' support and participation is requested, because the people who become part of the new technology, new space, they are the first time bank account holders, and they are going to be probably first time electronic transaction entrants. For them the challenges are going to be two-way. So financial literacy is going to play a great role in this transformation. We need to motivate people, we need to incentivize them, and the success of any mass program is going to depend on access, the ease at which the program can be accessed, and I think mobile is one of the most wonderful things to work on that. Even a 1500 rupee mobile phone will allow you to do things that for which you would otherwise need a computer or you need a ATM machine. Inclusion of people, everybody has to be part of that. If I want to make electronic payment, the person who receives electronic payment should be able to use it electronically or convert into cash. I cannot have a one-sided system. I cannot carry dollars with me and expect my cents and other coins will be accepted in the PCO booth. So I need to have that inclusion scenario there. And obviously it has to be affordable to all, and I think the telcos have been doing a wonderful job by making communication and transactions and data very, very economical for us. So I think the ground is getting set for all that. The ease, reliability and speed are very important. This will be a part of our panel discussion. And the interoperability of cash to electronic is also going to be an important fulcrum for this change to happen. Some of the products that we will be talking today about the change enablers is the mobile wallet. Second is the prepaid card, and I'm sure some of the students are aware that there is a prepaid card come mobile wallet that we have launched with MIT, and it will be offered to all the college students, and it will come with a lot of incentives about which we'll talk little later. And there is also non-banks. There is a huge universe of non-banks about which Sandeep will speak on behalf of Buldhana later on. Reserve Bank of India has proposed the Gyros payment system, where electronic transactions are facilitated for people who are not bank customers also. So that's a very great inclusion step that has been proposed and being implemented now. And doorstep banking. If people don't come to you, you should go to people and make them part of your ecosystem. So these are the kind of steps that are going to be the change enablers in the system. So today we'll have these are the part of the themes there. And we'll discuss on this, and whatever questions you have, we'll probably take them later on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I now would like to introduce Mr. Vineet Mathur, Deputy Director General, Department of Telecom, Term Pune. He has worked with BSNL in the past. He completed his graduation from Delhi College of Engineering in 1983 and joined Uptron as an R&D engineer in the Power Electronics division. He has been involved in installation and maintenance of telecom infrastructure operation of telecom services, planning and deployment of IT solutions, project management, marketing of telecom services, and management of customer interface. Since 2012, he is heading the term cell of Pune, which is responsible for enforcement of license conditions of all telecom service providers in Pune district. May I now invite Mr. Vineet Mathur to deliver the keynote address. Sir, please.
Good afternoon.